But tonight's call, we're going to be talking about the importance of, the difference of challenge groups, free groups, support groups, and why you need to have Shakeology if you want to have people that have results. No, why is this not working? Sorry, guys. Can you see my PowerPoint? Yeah, no? Somebody nod. I got a thumbs up from Allison, thanks. Okay, sweet. And don't start like your chitter chatter so then I can't see it. All right, so challenge packs and challenge groups and free groups, oh my. The what, why, and benefit behind them. I feel like there has been a really big miscommunication as to why we do free groups, why we do challenge groups, and some people seem to think that if they aren't doing a challenge group, some people have some misconception that I don't know, that maybe they think Beachbody says we don't help them, and that is not the case. So on that note, I'm going to start out just talking about the example of how we are in a business. Now, granted, we all address our why whenever we're in new coach training. Even the people that have started this month, we touched on your why. Your why, a lot of people will usually give a pageant why is what I call it. Because when you start out, you say, oh, well, I want to help people change their lives. And, I just want to help people get healthy. And that is but really that's actually like our job description. That's our role as a coach. So that's really not your why, because that's really what we're supposed to do as coaches. So I always say people kind of confuse that. So that's why I always make you dig a little deeper for your why when you get a little further in the business, if you are, really into the business. But regardless, it's a business. And I wanted to give an example to compare it to is a gym. A gym is a business. It's a business that was created to help people. The goal of that is to help people stay active and get healthy and get fit, lose weight, meet their health and fitness goals. Like a business that is, like any business that is successful, businesses have to establish guidelines. So you go to a gym that you're interested in, you go and take a tour. They usually give you a 7-day pass. Maybe it's a 3-day pass. And that's because you're going to try it out, right? They don't just give you a free membership to go to that gym. If they just gave away free memberships to gym, do you think anybody would value that gym? No. And the gym wouldn't be able to function or run as a company or a business. It would totally go under. So that's why they have you have a little sample, 7-day pass, then you purchase a gym membership. Everybody kind of on the page with me? When people don't, basically what I'm trying to say here is when people don't have any skin in the game, they aren't going to take it or you seriously. If somebody walks up to me and gives me a free pass to go to the gym, that just the Anytime Fitness that opened up, I'm probably not going to, I probably would go check it out, but I don't think I'd be interested. I'd be like, well, if they're giving away free memberships, then it couldn't be that great. So that's just an example of what, you can kind of compare this. It's totally a different situation, but this is that's the reality of it. We are a business. Beachbody is a business. You are a business owner as a coach, whether you're a part-time, full-time, or even, whatever you're choosing to do with it. Our number one priority is to help people get results. I talk about the magic formula. Beachbody's magic formula is nutrition and fitness plus peer support is what's going to get you long-term results. They preach it everywhere on their website. If you want to go look at their mission statement, if you want to look, that's what Beachbody stands for. That's what separates us from all these other companies out there. all these companies offer quick fixes, they offer all these other things, but we really set ourselves apart because we offer the full package. And actually, I always say it's like the old-fashioned way of thinking. We're not just trying to give people a bunch of supplements. We're not trying to give them, this quick fix. We're just saying, if you really want to live a healthy lifestyle and do this right, we're going to help you by giving you, teaching you how to live a healthy lifestyle changes. We're going to give you the nutrition with your superfoods and show you how those are going to help you live fuel your body with the proper nutrition. And fitness is an important part. And these are all prophylactic things that are going to keep you healthy so that you're going to end up paying the farmer. You're not going to pay the doctor down the road. We offer a total solution, and a lot of us have been challengers, and we know that the solution works. And that's why we ended up coaching in the first place, okay? So that's really, that's a stance that I always take with a lot of people I talk to. When they ask me, I never say, when they ask me about isogenics or they ask me about Body by whatever or Advocare, I never ever go into talking about another company, because usually I actually don't even care, and I don't know that much because I don't care. I just say, I don't know much about that company, but what I do know is, and I tell them what we offer, because we offer the full package. And one thing I do know is a lot of those other companies don't. And that's why they actually try to model themselves after us. So that's why you sometimes will see these little challenges popping up every once in a while here and there. And the bottom line is that people have to want to change everything. You can go and work out all day, but it isn't optional what you get to do and what you don't get to do. I'm just telling you that. That's the nursing coming out of me, and that is also my fitness competitor years coming out of me. You don't get to choose, I'm going to do a fitness program and it's going to work out. You don't get to choose doing, it's not for the picking and choosing. Anyone can go and do a workout all day long, but if they aren't doing nutrition and they're not doing exercise and they don't have the accountability, they're always going to be missing a leg to that stool that's going to make it topple over. So, something I always talk about in my challenge groups, which I really encourage all of you to do too, is 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, and then a lot of people will argue there's maybe a little bit of genetics in there. And that's why we have challenge packs. Challenge packs give them the entire package, and not to mention the best value of all is they get the support of a coach. They get you. And the accountability and the community of a challenge group. So, you also have to remember that when they are getting challenge group, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but when you get a challenge pack, they're getting a 25 to 30% discount off of the retail of buying Shakeology and the fitness program together. And I'm all about a deal. So that is a good deal. That's why as coaches, we can only buy one challenge pack. Once we become a coach, you're done. You can't keep buying challenge packs, because that's almost buying, you're almost out buying your coach discount in a way. So for the customer and for you, it's almost a win. It's a win-win. You're getting your customer the best deal, the best bang for their buck, and you're giving them the best chance for success at the best value. And you're also getting rewarded with commission, and your bonus is you're also getting Success Club points. One thing is, well, actually, I don't even know where I was going to go on that. But, bottom line is that challenge packs, that's where they evolved from, is because they were the total package and they are the best value. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Don't ever, when people will ask you, I learned this at Summit last year, don't ever undervalue Shakeology when you're talking about a challenge pack. Don't say, oh, well, this is the cheapest you'll ever get Shakeology. You're getting the program and you're getting the Shakeology for 70 or $60, because it will take the value in the customer's mind out of what Shakeology is worth. that's why you see people, and even when I talk about it, I know some of my coaches are great examples of this, and they talk about it and they say, you can get Shakeology and you get a program for $10 this month. And that is the way to approach it, because you never want to undervalue Shakeology because of the amazing product it is. If you do go around saying, oh, this is the cheapest you'll ever get Shakeology, people are going to go around thinking that we really mark it up. And I mean, who's going to want to buy that product after one time? Probably not many people. Okay. So challengers really must be fully invested to changing their nutrition and their workout, and to working with you as their free coach, in knowing that they're going to have that close relationship with you. If you're going to give them that regardless, that one-on-one time, then, I don't know, you have to question whether you're valuing yourself, what you're giving yourself as a valuation. But I'll get into that in a minute here. So go for no. This is from my new coach training, which a lot of you have seen this slide, and a lot of you will know this if you don't already. Go for No is a book. We actually had a presentation by these people. They were great. And I will tell you from experience, it does seriously, for me, it's always been not right now. No simply does not mean never. It just means no, not yet. 60% of all customers say no 4 times before saying yes. And 92% of people who are in sales or on our end will give up before getting the 5th no. So if you don't ask, someone else will. You're a helper, not a hunter. And you have to have that mindset. And also, if you do not follow up with people because you're like, oh, I don't want to bother them, or, you will never get your follow through with working with people that you were setting out to help change their life. And I just know that from experience. I've been there, done that. And here we go with the value of Shakeology. This is something where you guys really need to check yourself. How well do you know the value of Shakeology? That's a question for you to answer for yourself. New coaches, I know you guys are still getting familiar with it, whether you've been a challenger, you may have experienced something. Bottom line is, facts tell, but stories are what's going to sell. If you aren't using the product, if you aren't having the impact, then you're probably not going to be successful in sharing Shakeology with others. If you can't tell people, how does it make you feel? Does it curb your cravings? Does it increase your energy? What changes has it made in your life? Has it made you prescription free? Do you have to not buy multivitamins anymore? Those are expensive. People really appreciate knowing those things, because a lot of people are flushing all this money down the drain, buying all these pills at CVS that are generically made, and then they're made with fillers. A lot of people come off coffee because they're on Shakeology, and that helps their energy so much. So what changes has it made in your life? How does it make you feel? You have to know the value it's provided in your life, not in other people's. If it hasn't done anything for you, then maybe it's not something that you should be, maybe it's not maybe Beachbody isn't the company for you. Maybe this isn't the product you should be an advocate for. Maybe there's something else out there for you. If you know about it, if you can answer your question about what you know about Shakeology, you will be so confident talking about it. No one will question you about it. And even if they can't afford it, they will figure out a way to afford it. And people that even are questioning it, they even will probably be intrigued. And I can vouch for that, because a lot of you guys know how firm of a believer I am in Shakeology, and I know a lot of you are too, but you just have to carry yourself with that confidence and belief in it. I've had people that tried Shakeology that were like, I've tried it before and I've said I would never try it again, but I'm going to try it because of you. And I've had just and I'm not saying it's because of me, it's because of my belief in the product. It's because how much I know, it's because of the changes I've seen it do for my challengers, the changes I've seen it do for people in my family. Like, I am such a firm believer in it. And because I know it's clinically proven and I have the facts to stand on. It's like, if you don't know enough that you can talk confidently about it, educate yourself. Go in the back office, in the Coach Online office. There's great videos. They're short. In your training, I provide you with like 2 longer videos, but I do also give you guys the videos that I send out to customers. I remember, she's not on the call right now because she had to travel for work, but Ashley Laughlin was like, I just like, she's very into eating whole food, like natural. And she was just like, I want to know about the Shakeology stuff. It's kind of been intriguing me. And I sent her 3 videos and she was like, that's it. I'm sold. Like, I want to try that for sure, because she saw how legit it was. And really, yes, it is expensive, but there's a reason it's expensive. And if you're educated about it, you'll understand why. There's a reason for the method to the madness. And when you break it down, look at the slide, 1 shake, $4, look what goes into it. And you compare, when people really, I can't afford it. It's about $4.33 a serving. So think about what other people buy. They go out and buy crap. They go to Starbucks, they go to McDonald's, they go, to Panera for lunch. They go to even to their cafeteria. I mean, that's going to Panera. I went to Panera the other day and that was 2 Shakeologies and one of those pick 2 things. I was just like, oh my gosh. So your experience is key. People relate to people and they're not going to relate to the product. So people out there who have been canceling their Shakeology, and you guys that have people in your downline that are not drinking it, I'm telling you, I mean, you can't make people do it, but just just make them aware. Hey, I don't know what the deal is, but like, I just want you to know, if you're not going to do this and you have goals of making it like a significant, you want to make a residual income, you want to get healthy, you want to lose that weight, then you gotta drink it. I've had challengers come off of Shakeology and literally they have sworn up and down to me, I haven't changed a thing I've been eating. I haven't missed a workout, but they've come off the Shakeology and they've gained weight. And they'll actually vouch to it. They'll vouch to it for me. They're nurses, though it was 2 nurses that I've worked with in the past. So your body deserves the proper nutrition. And that's the bottom line. And you need to tell people that. I always say it's like a car. You go and you save up and buy this amazing car, like this car. Would you go put like crappy fuel, like regular fuel in your dream car if you bought like a Bentley? No, you never would. You'd go and you put whatever that car needed, you put the best fuel in that car. You have one body. Why would you not give it the best fuel to make it function on it, like at its most optimal? It's just crazy that people put like all this crap in their bodies. And that's why Shakeology is like such a wonderful thing. So we have the top 5 Shakeology myths. People call it a protein shake. It's not a protein shake. If I ever see you posting that, I probably will send you a message and be like, did you really write that? We have these posted in our team group. It's very informative. It's also on the Team Beachbody blog. You should be very familiar with these. These are often the top 5 myths that people will come back to you with. Oh, I am already on a protein shake I like. A lot of people don't know that the shakes they're on are full of like fake crap. And Shakeology isn't. So it basically is the most natural. Well, it is all natural. It just can't be certified organic because it would cost ridiculous amounts of money. If you want to watch the call about why it's not certified organic, that call by Darren Olean is also the co-creator of Shakeology, is posted in our group as well. So you can watch that. He explains why it hasn't been certified organic. because it's basically the expense of certifying it organic would just be outrageous. They go to the highest parts of Peru. They go through the Amazon to get what goes into Shakeology and to make sure that there are no fillers and they are getting the actual legit stuff. So that's where the price comes from for people that are wondering. Okay, now you have to, wait, I didn't really see, look, they are shuffled. Okay, you have to think outside the box because the price objection is normal, and I get it. It's life. People, that's just what it is. You have to think outside the box for things. This is one thing that my upline coach and some of your upline coach did, Lindsay, and she did this. I don't want you guys to use this because this is hers, but you can use this and make your own. It's a great way to show people how to cut costs and weight at the same time. Look at this, cut out your beverage costs, replace with water. This is how much money you're going to save. This is how much you're going to save per year. I mean, cut out lunch, bring a lunch from home or drink Shakeology. This is how 5 times per week, $40. Look, you're going to cut calories, but you're also going to save almost $1,000 a year. Basically, she gives people, here, you can save $1,860 a year doing this. And then she gives a budgeting tool so people can help track their spending habits. This is a perfect example of somebody you get, things of thinking outside the box for people with that price objection. And it's not throwing it in their face. This is what you do to say hey, oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. What you do just to casually put it out there and then, when you do talk to that person about Shakeology, they're going to think back to when you put that out there one day just for offering information of value to people. Okay. Also, I talked about this on the last call, but we have our basic membership. Then we have the coach membership, which is with the 25% discount. When you are, if you're looking for a discount coach or you have somebody, friends or family, or somebody, really needs the discount, or even if you're looking for discount coaches to help build your business and you have a challenge pack sale 100% locked in, this is one thing you can do is give them this option and say, okay, all right, great, we're going to get you signed up. Now, do you want to sign up with the discount membership or do you want to sign up with the regular membership? And most of the time they're going to say, oh, well, okay, what's the discount membership? Because everybody wants to know what the discount's about. You'll say, oh, it's $15 a month. You get a 25% discount on all your product, including your Shakeology. There's no contracts and there's no upfront cost. That's it. Because they're buying a challenge pack. You only do that if you have your challenge pack purchase locked in. You do not do that if there's any, that's when you're about to send them the link. You ask them that. The other option is you have somebody who is on Shakeology religiously. They drink it every month. You say, okay, well, did you know, or they probably, if they refer a lot of people to you, which I know, my business has been built off a lot of referrals. Hey, did you know if you're a discount coach and you refer 3 people that we can get your product covered? Boom. They get 3 people to sign up with them on Shakeology. Their product's covered, they're a discount coach, they're happy. You have to watch though, because this is where it comes in. People are afraid of the word coach. It just freaks them out. Right, Nadia? Nadia's mom, we were teasing that she's afraid that we're going to put her up there and post her out as the coach. But so just keep these options in mind when you're talking to people, when you're, when you have people that really just Shakeology makes a difference in their life, like, and they are drinking it every day, and then they have people in their household drinking it. I mean, and my parents go through 2 bags a month. My dad swears by it. And I mean, he's a physician, and my dad has never tried anything. I competed in fitness for years. I tried every protein shake and everything on the market, and he would never try anything. And he like loves Shakeology. So last but not least, getting to the nitty gritty, free groups, guys, they're great. They are to lead with helping, and they are to get payback with new challengers and coaches. The purpose of them is to give a taste of support and show your value as a coach. Let's call it a sample of a challenge group. I shouldn't even call it a free group. I should call it a sample of a challenge group when we're talking about it, like a sampler. Oh, you're running a sampler. Because, you know, because that's what you need to be doing in these groups. You shouldn't be doing this because, you know, I've had a couple people say, well, I'm just trying to help everybody. That's our job. Our job is to help everyone. But if you want to work for free, that's fine. But you don't have to do that by working with Beachbody. Just go do it. You can just go do philanthropic work, or you can go volunteer somewhere. You know, you don't have to. The purpose of the free groups is to give a sampler of what your value is as a coach, because you have value. It sometimes kills me when people are running free groups like for 21 and 30 days. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're giving away an entire challenge group. Anyway, I'm going to get off that tangent. Some people aren't going to be ready to commit, and that's fine. I've had lots of people sign up for my free groups and they don't sign up then, and that's fine. But you know what? There's going to be other people where you just like give them that little boost of confidence, and they like feel that energy and they click with you, and you give them exactly what they need. And that's the end of that. And they know that they need to work with you. Okay. So free groups, pick what type of group. Number one, I want you pick what type of group you're going to do. Make it clean eating. Maybe you do a water challenge, a squat challenge. You can do a walking challenge. Some people can do a budget and clean eating challenge. Jumpstart to loving your body. Give it like a little cute night, or like, you know, a theme, something that's catchy. 5 to 7 days, or you could do, you know. And you can even make it something that's off your brand, you know, easy mama meals. You definitely don't want to do it longer than 10 days, because that's investing too much of your time, where you need to be focusing time elsewhere on people that are way more invested and have more skin in the game with you. You want to create your content after you pick what type of group you have it ready to go. I have given you guys Google documents with tons of free eating examples. I mean, you guys have that information readily available. That's what I do. I work so that you guys don't have to reinvent the wheel. I've given you links to challenge groups, sugar-free challenge groups, fat-free. I mean, every challenge group you can probably run. Some of those groups are 30 days. I do not recommend running a 30-day free group. It's just it's not going to give you it's not going to get you any customers. You're going to pick your date. And then you're going to promote almost a week out. For challenge groups, we promote 3 weeks out on average to start, you know, sprinkling that out into our social media, so you're not throwing it in people's face. But for these groups, you just want to promote a week out at most, or a couple days before, and then just do a last call. So you just put like 2 posts out. You can make Shakeology an option, not mandatory, and you can send them the packets if you want. I know there were some of you guys doing the 7-day groups, sending out packets for $35, and have them sign up as a free member. That's what they have to do to join the group. If you're just letting people join the group, that's silly. You know, the only skin in the game you're asking them to do is to sign up as a free account on teambeachbody.com. That is not asking too much. And if they're weird about that, they're never going to sign up as a client under you. So make sure they sign up as a free coach, because this is the thing. If they don't ever sign up with you and go buy a challenge pack or do one of your challenge groups, let's say next year or 2 years from now, they're like up at 3 a.m. watching, and there's some awesome Beachbody program they see on TV at like 3 in the morning, and they go order it, you'll at least get the commission for it. So anything they purchase will be given to you as their coach. So, send out a request to join here link, but also make sure that everybody in there is, and also you want to make sure, because there are some like creepy people. We were just talking about this in our leadership group. There's some people out there that just like go around jumping from free group to free group. And when people do that, it's almost like they're abusing the what's the word I'm looking for? It's like they're taking advantage of like the kind heart, like the good act of like us trying to help people. Anyways, so celebrate successes at the end, talk about weight or inches lost, chat about what their long-term health and fitness goals are, and what's going to help them bridge into a new challenge group. Okay, so that's for the free groups. Let's see, as far as, let's see if there's anything else I have. Yeah, corporate basically said the same thing when I was just looking at some notes corporate did for something they presented. They said they must create a free account, keep it simple, continuously participate in the group, share what you're doing on a daily basis, invite other coaches in your downline to do the same, daily check-ins, post a daily pic, etc., to keep them active in your free group. And you want to keep it in a private group so it's like more personal. Don't do it like randomly on like your page, because that does not keep it personal and it doesn't show your value. You want to develop relationships. You want to develop trust, and you need to figure out what their goals are, because that's going to, and then also because you want to make sure you friend them, because if you're getting them from cold market, they'll see your ads for challenge groups and that'll be perfect for invites and stuff. Okay. And basically what you want to do is give them a taste of the challenge group experience. The challenge group experience, it's longer. It's the whole package. You let them, it's customized. You get, the workout program, it's to your ability level. We do meal planning. We talk, we do how to do, pairing your foods. You work closely with them. You at least are doing one-on-one with them once a week. You have the camaraderie of working with other women or other, whoever your niche market is, people in your group, and they're all sharing the same, they're all on a mission, whether it's, to lose weight, gain muscle, whatever. Everybody has a common goal and we're all reaching for it. And that's where everybody is able to connect. And you let them know there's an entire curriculum of things they learn, and it will help them develop healthy lifestyle habits. For challenge groups, you want to pick your group with a theme or a program specific group. If you're a part-time coach, run it with another coach that shares your vision and runs their business on the same principles. So if you're a part-time coach, find another part-time coach. If you're a business builder, you probably should be running your own groups. Part-time coaches need to be going with other part-time coaches, not dabbling, not spreading their coaches all over the place or their challengers all over the place, because that makes it really hard to keep track of your people, unless you just have one random straggler that you need to place. Create your plan, set your dates, your last date to order about 1 week out. You're going to promote, like I said, you want to get 3 weeks out is ideal. 2 weeks is okay. You'll want to have a prep week. You always have a daily post, weigh-in and measurements. You want to use videos because it makes it more personal when they can see you. Articles, so that they don't just think you're like pulling some of your information out of the wazoo. Recipes, fit tips, snack ideas, motivation, and just have fun with them, guys. During the challenge, you definitely want to bring up Shakeology. You want to talk about how is it going, provide facts and recipes, check in at 50 days, remind them about that they're on Home Direct. If they plan on another bag, you can potentially open up the door for the discount option or preferred customer option is what you can call it. Also, you have the option to ask your challengers to publicly post, to share about pictures, weight loss experiences. I know Lisa covered this in a call a few weeks ago when I was in Cancun. So post praise to them and recognize their successes, both privately in the group and publicly. And you will definitely be able to tell who a lot of your coaches will actually probably end up coming from your challenge groups just because they end up naturally actually shining through. And last but not least, for people who just want to buy a program, or you get customer leads who just want to join with a club membership, or they're not sure where they want to go, we have support groups. The Bombshell Dynasty, which is our big network, has a support group. It is like a gong show in there. There's like, I guess I shouldn't say that, but there's like 6,000 people in there. So as far as that, you can, I would say, you can put them in there. We did just start the Fit Tribe support group. So you can, which is led by Michelle. And we do have the banner at the top, which is, they post every day. If you have people in there, it's your responsibility to check in with them. But Michelle's just basically there not to be like a babysitter. She's there to moderate, just to make sure like things are okay. And, she's one of the people who has been, very adamant about helping people no matter what from the beginning. And that's why she has a huge heart. So that's why I just felt like she was like the perfect person for that group. But she's definitely there not to be watching over other people's people. I put it on the post banner. If you have a question, make sure you tag your other, your coach or whatever. But, what my plan to do in there is to post, like, I'm going to share things from my like page. I'm going to encourage people with like pages or Instagrams or whatever. My coaches with second forms of social media, I'd like you to share in there. I want to divide up the days. Like, I'll take Monday, maybe Nadia takes Wednesday, Tiffany takes Tuesday, Lisa takes one. Just share from your page into there, whether it be a recipe or a workout move, just something. So we're just giving some value and not just like leaving it like, hey, there's the banner, good luck, and it's not like we're doing it so we're like trying to poach anybody's customers by any means. That's the only thing that's with the Bombshell Dynasty you have to watch in there. People are freaking snaky, like there's all sorts of people creeping in there. And so, and obviously we have like a lot of integrity on our team, so we don't have to worry about stuff like that. And when people are having, of course, it's like we have each other's backs. I know that. It's like if I see somebody's, like Sarah has somebody in there. If I see somebody in there snaky, if I see somebody in there like Sarah or Tiff's Challenger says, hey, like blah, 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 blah. And I see like, oh, like, cause sometimes we just don't get the tags. So I swear, sometimes I look at my phone and I'm like, does that say like over 100 like things on my Facebook? I'm like, but that's like exactly it. Is that, if I see a question and I can answer, I'm just going to answer it just to help you guys out. And then I'll just shoot you a message and say, hey, I just answered that question for you. Not trying to step on toes, but we're just going to make it clear to those people, we're here to help you support and achieve your goals. And because the bottom line is, guys, is if they know that, me, if they know that we're there to help them reach their goals, they're eventually going to catch on and jump on the train. And like I said, the bottom line is we all know from our personal experiences that drinking Shakeology and doing the workouts and is what's going to give you the best results in the shortest amount of time. And these challengers are like think of them like I said, it's just like, they're like your credibility. They're your business card. When they go walking around, that's how you get the referrals, because people are like, what are you doing? You know, I was talking to Ashley the other day, and she was telling me, like, she has a lady doing her sneak peek because, and she's a customer lead that started Shakeology, and she's like older, but she's getting like incredible results, and she's referring so many people to Ashley. Ashley's like, why don't you try coaching? Like, because she's doing, but that's what it's all about. And the thing is I just want to reiterate to you guys, because I'm telling you, like, I questioned it too. I'm like, do you really need Shakeology? But like, I promise you, I mean, and I'm not, you know I tell you all the time, I'm like, I can't tell you how to run your businesses, and I can't, and I'm never going to do that. But I want to see all of you have success in the shortest amount of time possible. And I know that that is going to come with doing things the way that has been duplicated by all the top coaches. Melanie Mitro is one of, she is completely, legit. People think she's like extremely, real, and does not just show you the highlight reel on Facebook. She says it straight up. She says it straight up. Like, she's just like, no, like she requires Shakeology. So it's, when you have that bar set, it really is going to you'll start to see the difference, not only in your challenge groups energies, but also in you'll start to see it in your income, and also in your business, because I'm telling you, you'll get people that will get better results, and you'll start getting more referrals, and you'll have more pictures. Like, you'll have more Transformation Tuesday pictures to put up and things like that. Okay. So I only say it like it's my tough love talking. I can only imagine what those 16 messages say.